Hello and welcome to RaceMob Weekly. Today we talk about Thanksgiving and what we're thankful for. We talk about Bob Anderson on the RaceMob podcast and give you a bonus story that we didn't include in the podcast itself. We get to chat about what the RaceMob community has told us that they're struggling with and some of the programs that we're thinking about developing to help you guys combat it, and your weekly workout. Welcome to RaceMob, where we've got training tips, running reviews, and inspirational stories. Check out our podcast, YouTube channel, Instagram account, or visit us at racemob.com. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notified when new videos go live. Good morning, Coach. On location. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, brother. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Thank you so much for meeting up with me this morning. I know that you're super busy, so appreciate you taking some time out of your busy day. How is Florida? How's Florida treating you?
Can't complain. The state of Florida, we know, has been in the news on many occasions, but in this case, it's been great news for Coach B. Able to spend time with good friends, enjoy some fantastic weather, and staying busy in the process. Looking forward to getting back to California, but certainly enjoying my time in the sunny state of Florida.
Fantastic. And I know that you're able to meet up with Jim and go on some runs and that sort of thing as well. So
Yeah, had a blast.
How's the weather out there?
We got a little rain in the beginning and haven't dealt with too much humidity. So overall, I cannot complain about the Florida weather. Granted, it's in the late fall, early stages of winter in some places. Nice and sunny, probably 75 degrees right now, and the sun is kissing my face. So I got the straw cap on right now. So.
Yeah, styling, love it. And I saw Steelers won. I was watching the game, so hey, they're on a tear these days.
I heard that my beloved Pittsburgh Steelers are still winning games, and that's important. Not getting too far ahead of ourselves. 1 week at a time, one game at a time. The most important game is the next game in front of us, the Baltimore Ravens. So we'll see. Looking forward to game day, but again. Much like running, got to prepare and get ready for the big day, and that's what I'm sure the Steelers are going to do. And we'll talk more about preparation in our conversation here today.
Absolutely. And you just mentioned it, but Thanksgiving this Thursday. What are you thankful for as we come up to Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Considering the year we've had, there's lots still to be thankful for. First, I'm thankful for our friendship. I'm thankful for you believing in me and trusting in me and wanting to foster a partnership, following our passions and helping people become happier, healthier versions of themselves. I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for my health and the health of my parents, my siblings, my immediate family, my children, and just feeling optimistic about how we finish out 2020 and looking forward to next year, without a doubt. How about yourself? What are you thankful for, Kevin?
Yeah, I guess just to echo what you're saying, I am thankful for our friendship, our ability to partner on this. As I mentioned, the first time I launched RaceMob, I tried to do it by myself, and it was very difficult to not have somebody to work together on this with. And so I'm thankful for all the amount of time that we've been able to spend over the last several months working on this partnership. I'm thankful for my wife and her help and support, because as you know, early days of a startup, we're not really taking a lot of money in. And so, having somebody be able to support our livelihood and our household and all of that, I'm very, very thankful for that. And yeah, 2020 has been a tough year, but it's also a year potentially of opportunity and of hope, especially as we go into 2021. So I'm thankful for all of that, and my health, the health of my parents, my sister as well. Grateful and thankful for all of that. And even though we won't be able to meet up in person on Thanksgiving, thankful that, hey, they've learned how to do FaceTime calls and Zoom calls as well. So.
Yeah, technology is a beautiful thing. We're talking like we're sitting across from a coffee table or having a beer at the bar, 3,000 miles away from each other. So people will be able to enjoy Thanksgiving and fellowship safely as all the medical pundits are suggesting. But just again, lots to be thankful in a year full of adversity and in some cases self-discovery. A lot can come from that, and I think it's going to make us closer and stronger overall as we look into 2021.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it does look like there's light at the end of the tunnel as we keep hearing news about the vaccines and all of that. I'm hopeful that, you know, we'll be able to make it through the transition over the next several months. And I'm thankful for that. You know, I guess, yeah, when hope is bleak, then you know you get kind of nervous and stuff, but there does look like there's going to be hope, and there's going to be something for us to shoot for next year. So hopeful, thankful for all of that. Crossing our fingers, for all of the best. Absolutely. Cool. Well, let's get to some of the running news. So we had Bob Anderson on the podcast last week, and oh my gosh, just re-listening to the podcast over and over again. I was able to cut out some of the bonus material. So if you haven't checked out the bonus material, there's some great stories. It's over on the community site. Actually, I'll probably insert one of the bonus stories right in here because it was just so fun. Any favorite stories that you love to tell, like to tell, stories either of yourself or somebody else that you like to tell?
You know, there's just so many great stories, and but one interesting story, as we were talking about the past, I know I was out on a solo run in Kansas, and it was during a blizzard, and actually I like blizzards, and definitely looking out and seeing the snow and all that. I mean, I like a blizzard more than I like just snow laying on the ground. But anyway, so I was out on a run, and this is when I was back in college. I was out on a run, and it's a full-on blizzard going on. And I'm running down this road, and this car drives up, and a window rolls down. And there was this older woman in the car, and she said, "Do you need a ride?" And I said, "No, I'm just out running." You're out doing what? I said, "I'm out running. This is like something that I'm exercising." And so she has a really puzzled look on her face, and she rolls up the window. And this is when, you know, she had a car where you actually had you wound the window down and up. It wasn't the electric up. Anyway, so she drove down the road a little bit further, and she stopped the car, and this time the door opens. And she says, "Look, I will get you there faster. Just jump in my car. It's too cold out here." And I said, "Ma'am, I know you are concerned. And it makes me feel good that you are concerned, but I'm not in trouble. I'm out running." She says, "I know you're out running, but where are you running to?" She just could not fathom why I would be out on a road, nobody else around, and enjoying a run, and even though it was a blizzard. Anyway.
And if you're missing out on all of the rest of the bonus stories, come check out the community site, because we're trying to launch more and more stuff over there. And as of 2020, for the rest of this year, joining the community site is absolutely free. So we just encourage you to come on over and share, come on over and get some of the bonus content, bonus materials that we're sharing as we release podcasts, as we release some of our videos and other stuff. So come on over. Awesome. What were maybe some of your favorite stories from Bob's conversation?
Well, first and foremost, we're speaking to a living legend, a running historian, someone who has had certainly a local impact, but a national and international impact. And some of the stories he was sharing with some of the titans, the difference makers, the trailblazers in the industry, Steve Prefontaine. I mean, drop the mic right there alone. And then Bob's own unique running journey that spanned almost 60 years, and his journey to Boston, his 50 race challenge, the movie that was done on his life, chronicling that whole journey. And just how much he's given back to the community. I mean, I don't know if I can pick out one story because there were just so many.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
How about yourself?
Yeah, the whole, we talked to him for an hour and 45 minutes, and we could have just kept going. It was like, oh no, we've got to get to like present tense, and we've got, it just, the whole thing kind of surprised me from him corresponding via mail in high school and starting Runner's World in high school, all the way up to meeting Ronald Reagan, to what he's doing present day with the camps in Africa and Kenya, and the double road race. And I mean, the whole thing was just just incredible. I couldn't believe he stayed on the line with us for so long, but we were just having so much fun. The dialogue was so good, the conversations. I mean, that's just another thing I've been so thankful for, is this year, us starting the podcast. Not only have we been able to just share stories and talk on a regular basis, but the people that we've been able to meet, the stories that we've been able to tell, the people that have wanted their stories told for a while and haven't been able to come out and have a platform, that's been really, really rewarding. Even if we don't gain another listener, just the two of us being able to talk to somebody has been so rewarding, so fulfilling for me. So have been loving and been thankful for all of that.
Absolutely. And I mean, Bob, as you mentioned, his time in high school when he started, just from idea to paper, from paper to look at what it grew into, but a startup. And he followed his passion, much like you and I are betting on the running community and betting on ourselves and taking a chance because we believe in social fitness and health and wellness and sharing knowledge and helping others come and giving them a platform to share. But his energy, he, as a 70 plus year young man,
Yeah.
Bob's energy, because he's doing what he loves, is so profound. It's a good lesson for both of us, just to follow your passion, be smart, be open, and the rest will kind of take care of itself.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if you haven't watched the video from Vox on what running was like in the 60s, I highly recommend it. It's a 4-minute video. I'll link to it up here. Just incredible to think about, just people thinking jogging was for crazy, for weirdos, and not understanding it to where jogging and running has evolved to these days. I mean, just an incredible story, incredible reporting by Vox. So I'll link to that story up here.
Great.
Fantastic. Other quick thing, I asked last week for you guys to do me a quick favor and let me know what you were struggling with. What are the one thing with running or exercise or health or fitness that you're struggling with? And there was a couple of themes that came out of it. And a couple of them were around injury, and the other one was around consistency. And so, we hear you. We understand that's oftentimes what runners struggle with, and so we're definitely looking at developing accountability programs, other things to help, especially around goal-based running and walking. I know my mom just recently got a Fitbit thanks to Amazon Prime Day. She jumped right on the
Awesome.
bandwagon, and she got one
Awesome.
of these Fitbits, and she's had a 10,000 step per day goal, and she's
Good.
walking even within her house. She knows exactly how many steps from the kitchen to the living room and all of that, and it has helped her tremendously. So as we turn the corner, and I know Black Friday is this week as well, so we'll take a look and see what types of running deals are coming up, what types of products we're excited about as we get into Black Friday. We actually are talking about having a Black Friday sale as well for the coaching services as we enter 2021 as well. So we'll look at that. We will let you guys know, and if you're looking for a running present, a running gift to give to the runner in your life, or the person that is just looking to get into running, like Feroz from our Running Fundamentals course. His wife gifted that whole course to him, and he's already seeing success. We've already got him out and walking. And so if you want your significant other to start joining you, we're going to have some great deals, some great things for beginners and newbies coming in, as well as longtime veteran runners as we go into 2021. So fantastic. So yes, accountability, helping with goal-based walking and or running. If you guys have ideas, let us know down below what has worked for you. We know we've seen a ton of success with Taji 100, obviously. And so we're maybe looking at some of the success that we've seen there in terms of teamwork, in terms of, overall goals. But we'll look into it, and we'll look into see, and maybe it's, as we've talked about, Coach, a precursor into Taji 100. Maybe it's not the full 100 miles, but maybe it's something leading into that month, or maybe we can find ways to split it up amongst people with different goals as we head into January. So let us know down in the comments down below. That'll be your question of the day. How can we do accountability? What's the best way for us to hold each other accountable as we enter 2021? Fantastic. Cool. And with that, we'll get into new members. Put that here up on the screen. And we've got the new homepage on the site. So that is, something that people are taking a look at the different offers and memberships and that sort of thing. So we've got a ton of new members as well as birthdays. So we've got birthdays up on the screen as well. All right, here's your weekly workout, and it's a bit of a CrossFit style workout. It's every minute on the minute. So we call this an EMOM in CrossFit, but basically this means that if you speed through the workout, then you have a little bit more time to rest. This is a 16-minute, every minute on the minute workout. In minute 1, you're going to do a 200-meter run. And then in minute 2, you're going to do 10 V-ups. V-up means that your legs meet your hands at the top of the V position. If you can't do a V-up, then we recommend 15 sit-ups, or you can break it down to 10 sit-ups. In minute 3, you're going to do 10 push-ups or kneeling push-ups. And then in minute 4, you're going to do 15 glute bridges. A glute bridge is where you put where you lay on your back, you put your heels kind of near your butt, and then you rise up. This kind of works your gluteus maximus and your backside. And then in minute 5, you're going to repeat this all over again. So 4 rounds total, 16-minute total EMOM every minute on the minute. And when you're done, an 800-meter cool down. Awesome. Well, Coach, I don't want to keep you too long. I want to let you enjoy the sunny weather out there while you can. So thank you so much again for joining me on this Monday meetup. And we will we'll see you again really, really soon, man.
Thanks.
All
Thanks,
right.
team. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. See you guys.